Hi dear students, this is chapter 3 lessons 19 and we are going to study about distance from point to line and distance between two parallel lines. Here as you see from the theorem, the point x1, y1 to the line, the distance between the point x1, y1 and line D ax plus by plus c is equal to 0 is L. Then the formula for L is equal to absolute value of ax1 by1 plus c all over square root of a square plus b square. It has to be. Here I try to mention like this that here the length is L as we showed, and the point A is x1 y1, and the line is here the ax plus by. And always we are looking for the closest distance, which is the perpendicular one. Well, while we are talking about the distance. Here, let's find the distance from point 5, 2 to the line 3x minus 4y plus 5 firstly. And here the formula, I'm not going to rewrite the formula again. It's going to be equal to absolute value of a. Here the coefficient of the x is equal to 3, and the x1 here, this is x1, this is y1, this is ax plus by plus c actually. So this is 3 times ax1, 3 times 5, then plus y minus 4, minus 4 times y1, which is equal to 2 and plus 5 all over square root of here a square plus b square. This is a and this is b, so 3 square plus minus 4 square it has to be. And then I'm going to only here I need to close the absolute value. I'm going to find the value of it only. Here 3 times 5 it makes 15, minus 4 times 2 it makes 8, plus 5, then all over 3 squared plus 9, 3 squared plus 4 minus 4 squared, which is equal to 16 it has to be. Then this is equal to L in absolute value. 15 minus 8 it's equal to 7, plus 5 it's going to be equal to 12. Absolute value of 12 over square root of 25, which is equal to L is equal to 12 over 5, and this is normal. It is not approximately, it is 2.4, but it is not necessary to find the distance in decimal. Okay, let's continue with the other exercise here. Find the distance from the point 0, 0 origin here, and this is x1, y1 in the formula, and this is ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. Here we have to be careful about a and b values only. We need to remember that a is equal to the coefficient of x is equal to 1, and the coefficient of y is equal to, here it's equal to minus 1. So b is equal to minus 1 it's going to be. And the formula, I'm going to write now the formula firstly, then I'm going to continue. ax1 plus by1 plus c all over square root of a square plus b square it is going to be. Then this is equal to ax1 plus by1 here. Let's give the values. A is equal to 1 times 0 plus actually minus 1 times y1, that's also 0, plus c, which is equal to 4 all over square root of 1 square plus minus 1 square it has to be. That's equal to 1 times minus 1 times 0, it's going to be equal to 0. 0 minus 0 plus 4 all over square root of 1 plus 1 it's going to be. Here it's going to be equal to absolute value of 4 all over root 2, which is equal to 4 over root 2 it should be. But here the denominator is irrational number. We can make it rational by multiplying root 2 with numerator and denominator. Like it's going to be 4 root 2 over, I'm sorry, 4 root 2 over root 2 times root 2, it's going to be equal to 2. Then we are going to simplify 4 and 2. Here it's going to be equal to 2 root 2. Now we are going to continue with this question, and in this question, in the equation, the c value is c value they are asking, or 5k, it is the c value, and this value it is asked, and the distance it should be given in this condition, which is equal to 10. This is L also here, and find the possible values of k it is. And here this one is x1, this is y1 as you remember, and this is a, and whole this expression is b. So in the formula, L is equal to absolute value of ax1 plus by1 plus c all over a square plus b square in square root. The formula was, and then this is equal to, L is equal to 10, it is given, then A is equal to 5 times 12, minus 12 times 5, plus 5k, it's going to be all over here, square root of 5 square plus 12 square, minus 12 square, 5 square plus minus 12 square, it's going to be, then it's going to be equal to 10 is equal to, here 60 minus 60 plus 5k in absolute value all over 5 square, which is equal to 25 plus 144, it has to be. Then this is equal to 10 here, minus 60 and plus 60, it's going to simplify each other. Here this one and this one, they are going to be 0. Then it's going to be equal to, in absolute value, 5k, and this is all over square root of 169, which is equal to 13. So 10 is equal to absolute value of 5k all over 13. So absolute value of 5k, it should be equal to 10 times 13, which is equal to 130, it has to be. And here the absolute value gives us two different solutions. You know that one, 5k is equal to 130, it has to be. And the second one, 5k is equal to minus 130, it should be. K is equal to 130 over 5, which is equal to 26. And k is equal to minus 130 over 25, it's going to be, which is equal to 5, which is equal to minus 26, it's going to be. Now we get two answers, 26 and minus 26, which means that we have two lines like this, which is here, if we accept that the point is this one, then here there are two lines. One of them is the distance of the two lines is here 20 between them. We have 20 unit distance. The point is here, this is 12 and 5, and this is 5x minus 12y is plus 5k, 5 times 130, it's going to be is equal to 0. And the other one, 5x minus 12y minus 130 is equal to 0, it has to be. Now we are going to continue with distance between two parallel lines. First, I need to mention that if we are talking about distance between lines, they should be parallel to each other. And here D1 and D2 should be parallel to each other. But the condition here, the coefficients of x and y also, they should be equal to each other. If they are not, we should make them, here it's written there, we should make the coefficients same, equalize them. Then we can talk about two different constant terms, C1 and C2. In the formula, L is equal to C2 minus C1 in absolute value all over square root of a square plus b square, where a and b of D1, a and b of D2, they are equal to each other. As you see here, the coefficients, they should be equal to each other. If they are not, we should make them equal. We are going to see this one here also. Let's say the first line is x minus 2y plus 5 is equal to 0. And the second one is we are going to divide by 3 because all they're multiplied by 3, as you see. 3x minus 6y, they're both divisible by 3 to get the coefficient of first one. X is 1 here, so this one should be also 1, which is equal to divide by 3. Then the result is going to be x minus 2y plus 3 is equal to 0. It should be. Or we can do like this. This is 3 times x minus 2y plus 3 is equal to 0. When you multiply by something by 0, it should give you 0, which means that this something, x minus 2y plus 3, is equal to 0. So this is the first line. This is D1, and this is D2. It becomes now. And with respect to that one, this is C1, and this is C2. The formula here, L is equal to C2 minus C1 in absolute value all over square root of A squared plus B squared. When we get them equal, it means that A becomes equal to 1 and B is equal to minus 2 also here. So with respect to this one, the formula becomes like this. L is equal to C2 is equal to 3 in absolute value minus 5 all over square root of 1 square plus minus 2 square. It has to be, then it's going to be equal to, L is equal to 3 minus 5, it's equal to minus 2 in absolute value, square root of 1 plus 4, it has to be, and the last part, it's going to be equal to, L is equal to, here, 2 over root 5, because absolute value of minus 2, it should be equal to 2. Then we are going to continue only one more step, which is equal to, L is equal to 2 root 5 over 5. It's going to be, we are going to rationalize the denominator. You know that one here by multiplying numerator and denominator by same number, which is root 5 here. Okay, let's continue with the last question, and we are going to finish the lesson. Find the distance between the lines. As you see, the coefficients, they are not same. What I'm going to do, I'm going to get minus parenthesis this one, 3x minus 2y minus 4 is equal to 0. So minus times something if it's equal to 0, which means that 3x minus 2y minus 4, it's going to be minus 8, not 4. Here, this is going to be minus 8. Minus 8 is equal to 0. It's going to be, which means that here, a is equal to, this is 3x minus 2y plus 5 is equal to 0, which means that this is D1 and this is D2 now, and a is equal to 3 and b is equal to minus 2, C1 is equal to 5, and C2 is equal to minus 8. It has to be. Where the formula is, L is equal to square root of, absolute value of C2 minus C1 all over C2 minus C1 all over square root of A squared plus B squared, which is equal to, here, minus 8 minus 5 all over square root of 2 square plus, actually 3 square plus minus 2 square, 3 square plus minus 2 square, it has to be. Then this is going to be equal to minus 13 in absolute value all over square root of 9 plus 4, which is equal to 13 over root 13. It's going to be, when we rationalize the denominator, this is going to be 13 times, which is 13 root 3, 13 over root 13. It's going to be, when you simplify them, it's going to be equal to here. When you simplify them, it's going to be equal to, I'm sorry, this is when you rationalize, this is going to be 13, not like this. Denominator, it's going to be 13 root 13 all over 13, it should be. Then we are going to simplify this too, and the answer is going to be equal to root 13. Root 13.